Hi everyone, and welcome to my vlog, The Spiritual Archer. The Spiritual Archer is based on ebook, Stranger on the Elevator, that I'm currently in the process of writing and coming out soon, pretty soon, as if I can get as many interested people to sign up and subscribe. You'll be the first ones to know when my book is launched. The book launch date at strangeronanelevator.com. The Spiritual Archer is really to talk about the intense feeling nature of the spiritual awakening process. And the Stranger on the Elevator was really, I guess most of the story is about twin flame, because when I got on the elevator, a stranger got on behind me, just like a normal day. You know, it was just me and him, and somehow the elevator disappeared, and we were alone, eye to eye, in a state of stasis or something like that. Lights, angels, or heaven, something like it. Extreme love. I think a lot of people know about that. And I started The Spiritual Archer. I mean, not to get confused with the book. I kind of want to separate it a little bit from the book, but it's based on the book, and without giving it away. So today we're just going to talk about the intense feeling nature of a spiritual awakening. And the spiritual awakening itself is, I don't know, it's kind of like it's all over the place. All you have to do is go on the internet and type up spiritual awakening. I think it comes up with, let me see, if you type in spiritual awakening. I am in my closet. Also in my office too. It's kind of quiet. The acoustics are great. But if you look up spiritual awakening, 52,100,000 results. Isn't that amazing? Well, because there's something happening. Obviously, there's something happening. And I talked about that in my previous vlogs. And the twin flame experience, I guess, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm just pretty much going by my research. My research in the last 5 years, since 2012, since the experience of the phenomena on that elevator, has pushed me or forced me to really search out some information on the subject. And of course, twin flames kept coming up because of the stranger on the elevator. We became friends. I was the runner because I couldn't take it. I couldn't take the feeling. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't understand it. I was like, what the heck? How can I feel this way about a total, complete stranger? I mean, that is just out of this world. And it was pretty much out of this world. It was very much a catalyst for my spiritual awakening process. Now, I keep talking about that twin flame and moving into the new earth, the spiritual awakening, the intense feeling nature of a spiritual awakening. Well, let's talk about that. This is raw and uncut, but I like to talk about the symptoms. My personal symptoms of a spiritual awakening, of course, it was very, very profound. My inside, you know how you get so excited about something and you're about to take a leap of faith or something like that, and the fear and excitement and the energy of it gets really strong. You know, I understand that fear and excitement is the same emotion. So if you think in your mind that is excitement instead of fear, you might accomplish it in a more positive light, besides fear. Anyway, that excitement, that fear or whatever, it started boiling up inside of me. And I don't know where it was coming from. It was a feeling, and sometimes even extreme joy. I mean, how much joy can one person handle in one shot? I mean, it was like a lot of joy, sometimes a lot of fear, sometimes a whole lot of worry, and it was just growing and growing and growing inside of me. And I felt like I was going to explode. I felt like, wow, what am I going to do? Oh my gosh, you know, my heart racing and things like that. But there's nothing around. Physically, there's nothing around. It's just me. So what I had to do was I had to go inside myself and try to ride it, the extreme worry feeling. Let's put that. Say for example, I don't know where the worry came from. I know it's just extreme worry feeling. This is just one of the symptoms of a spiritual awakening, and I believe it has something to do with what my belief systems was in the past. Because when I sat back, I lay down, meditate on it, feel my way through it, breathe through the extreme intensity of that worry feeling until it actually came through me, and it came through me and exploded in another direction besides it exploding outside me. Now, I know it takes time, because that worry feeling was even stronger and stronger every day. I would focus on it and meditate on it, and every day I would have that same feeling come up, and I get really frustrated because the same feelings come up. What am I doing wrong? Blah, blah, blah. But finally, after focusing on it, for a few days, it just decided to leave. That worry feeling, whatever that worry feeling is, sometimes we don't even know what we're feeling. I mean, we can assume that somebody hurt you a few minutes ago, what they said, but it's not them. And then you think about something else, and it's not that. And then you think about, okay, well, my car broke down, but that feeling just so powerful and strong, you want to blame the car breaking down, but it's not the car. It's not the issues that you just had today with a bank teller that you didn't get along with, or a co-worker that just blasted you out or something like that. It's not even that. It's something more, and it's something more that comes from inside. And that inside is all the little nuances of maybe past life stuff, maybe when we were younger stuff, like maybe my brother hit me one day and I didn't understand, and it was probably a mistake, and I think I took it personal, and it wasn't, but somehow that feeling still lingered down in my gut soul, got buried down there or something like that. Maybe I punched him back or something like that, but it still lingered inside of me. Revenge feelings, belief systems like, romance, want to be married and live happily ever after, all those beliefs. It's just so much in the human psyche that can be cleaned out. But I don't believe that every single solitary thing has to be cleaned before you awaken. But then again, you never know. It all depends on us. It all depends on me. It all depends on how I manage those feelings that come up, even though those feelings are something from out of this world. Who knows where it's from? But it's definitely there. It's not in my imagination, that's for sure. And you don't want to lash out, because lashing out about it or at it, well, sometimes people lash out and the feeling will come back stronger, I didn't have the chance to really lash out on anything or anyone, but a couple times I probably did, not purposely, but said something, like really condescending or something like that. And then I turned around and I saw that, okay, I'm defensive. What's going on with me? So instead, I went inside, and I go inside every single day. No matter where I am, no matter what I'm working on, if a feeling comes up, stop for a second, take a deep, long, soft breath into the feeling, and just breathe naturally and slowly out through it. Now, there's some people talk about the unmistakable signs of a spiritual awakening, and some of it says like intensified perception. Your perception, my perception is getting stronger. I don't know if my perception is intensified, but then again, you get like spiritual entities. You know, if you feel spiritual people around you, you start feeling or hearing like a long lost relative say something in your ear. You dream about them. If you listen close enough, you can actually hear what they're saying. I mean, it feels like it's in your imagination, but it's actually them. I believe it's them. I believe it's one of them or some of them. And there's many spiritual people around you to support you through everything that you want to do, you know. And people talk about other entities that are not good for you. But as long as you focus on the positive and stay with love and those people that you loved and you would like for them to be around to give you some guidance through life, embrace it, you know? I mean, they're good for you. Sometimes they'll bug you to death. But all you have to do is just say, you know what? Not today. Leave me alone. I'm going to just do my thing, you know? But they are all willing to assist you through whatever you need to go through. You want to talk about it. Just slowly breathe, and all you have to do is think about what you want to ask, and the answers will come. Another one. This website is from consciouslifestylemag.com, and then it said increase timelessness. Yes, time doesn't seem like it's as important. Of course, you got to stay with your time. You know, live for the moment. You got to get up for your work. You got to get up for school. You got to take care of breakfast, lunch, dinner, blah, blah, blah. But then time seems to just speed by. And this seems like it doesn't really mean as much as we think it does. Aliveness, harmony, and connectedness. I felt connected. I feel when I listen long enough to a person, I feel the connection with that person or with anyone, and that we are connected, and everything that they are, I am, in certain ways. You know, there's certain pieces. You can see the pieces that are connected to you. You feel inner quietness, and a lot of times I feel inner quietness where I feel like detached or not attached. Like, I don't have to be attached. Like, I love you so much, I don't want you to go. Oh my God, you know, love me, stay with me, blah blah blah. Don't, you know, and that's a strong attachment, because in order to love unconditionally, you kind of have to let go of attachment. You can't really love unconditionally if you're totally clinging on to something that you can't control. So the best way is to let it go. Once you let it go, you feel that detachment. Because love, you'll feel more love with non-attachment than you do with attachment. And it's surprising, because I used to be attached. I mean, I believed in romance. I believed in those candlelight dinners. I believed in dinner every, a date night and blah, 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 blah. But now I accept the person for who they are, and the attachment is not there as much as it used to be. And it seems better because I get those romantic things without being attached, without even asking, without even having to expect. So my expectations are lower. And that's just a couple things here and there. They say it's 18 unmistakable signs. And right now I'm just going through a few because I like to make my videos a little short, because this is uncut and not planned. But in order to get through the spiritual awakening, number one is to take a breath, breathe through an intense feeling that comes up. Just slowly breathe through it, just like I know most people probably, I've been through labor pains, but is it like any other pain that you have inside yourself? You kind of have to breathe through it, especially if you already took your medication, whatever you needed to take to get through whatever. I don't know. I don't take medication. I'm on vitamins. Of course, you see my eyes right here. I have thalassemia or something like that because of my age or from hereditary. And I kind of have to take a deep breath sometimes and kind of work up my blood rate so I could get it going. And I do exercises every day. But exercise is a very good idea. Eating properly, look at online and find out what is healthy foods, healthy light foods. Another thing is try meditation. Meditation is just to live in the moment. You can meditate 24 hours a day. You can meditate right now. I can meditate while I'm talking right here. All I have to do is be right here, right now. That's meditation. And the more you practice that, the better you'll feel. So that's 3. It's exercise, it's eating right, and it's meditation. And next time I'll talk about mantras. Mantras is also very good. Oh my God, it's actually so awesome. I never could imagine that it would be that cool. But that's a whole nother video about mantras. So maybe next time we'll talk about that. Here, my glasses are fogging up. So I guess on that note, please check out my Facebook page. Sign up for the EBook launch coming out soon, Stranger on the Elevator. Give me a shout out if you have any comments, questions, concerns. Just let me know. I mean, it'd be nice to hear. My following is growing a bit. I'm pretty surprised. So they're almost ready for this book. So on that note, I wish everyone all the best. I mean, this was a sad week because of 9/11, and I pray that all the people that are out there alive that suffered through that, I wish you all the best in the world. And I know your loved ones are around supporting you through this spiritual awakening process. So until next time, namaste. Thank you.